Hey guys, welcome back to The Sims 4 Vampires with Sammy B, who for some reason decided he's going to be shoveling snow at 11 in the morning instead of doing what I told him to do, which was to go and take a shower. So things happened. And also, with the announcement of Realm of Magic, we will be wrapping up the story on... No, you don't need to use that one, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons today. With Realm of Magic coming out in a few weeks, we are going to be wrapping up the story of Sammy B. Caleb's here for some reason. Why are you here? We are going to be wrapping up the story of Sammy B and his cutie little world of vampires. And moving on to the Realm of Magic, we have portraits down here. Oh, he painted another masterpiece. He's been painting so many good paintings. Look at that. 7 excellent paintings. Pretty sure most of them have been masterpieces. But he also has to go to a museum. So that's one other thing he's got to do. He's also a 2-star celebrity now. Sammy B is such a cutie little bean, becoming a little famous artist. I am all here for it. But things happened. I was supposed to be saying that things happened. So Sammy B went out with his boys. He went out with Braylon. He went out with Zach. He went out with Val. He took them all out clubbing in San Mishuna. He invited Lucas along because while they may not be dating, you know, they're still friends. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, they're still friends. They're still romantic interest, but they're still friends. Which is always a fun thing. So it was fun for him to go out, have some fun. Nate, so my PC done, there's this programming thing. I figured I can use the machines at GeekCon to finish up there, but I don't want to go there alone. Will you come with me? You know what? Let's go. Oh, GeekCon has big gun. Oh yeah, but things happen. I've been trying to tell a story, but people keep interrupting Caleb. So things happened while Nate and Caleb went out. Sammy B goes out. He's partying in the city with his boys, having a fun old time. And Nate and Caleb, being friends and co-workers, decided, hey, let's go out drinking in Windenburg. And they went out drinking. And Nate got slightly drunk. And Nate went and kissed Caleb, who apparently liked it. I think he's frozen there slightly because everyone's still trying to load in. But the point being that Nate's gone off to work. Is he super tired? Oh no, he's fine. But yeah, he's had his first kiss. Still feeling blushy apparently. But also, yeah, he's been bitten, but that's because Sammy B was like, I need some plasma. Can I have some? And he was like, sure. But Nate's kind of confused on the whole ordeal because he doesn't know if it's technically cheating if you kiss your boyfriend's other boyfriend. It's a whole confusing mess. And Nate doesn't know what to do. And Sammy B, unless Caleb tells him, which I don't think he has or will, depending on how Caleb's feeling and if he decides he's gonna tell him in the end. Sammy B has no idea. For now, he just thinks they're both good friends, and he gets to date them both. But things have happened, and it's getting confusing.
Ooh, a rainbow.
So we can chat, or we can build a rocket. Let's build a rocket. And okay, people have disappeared. Dark Dreamer is here for some reason, dressed like a pro gamer. And we got some other people here. Also, my Remus Syrian skin overlays. I don't know why they keep ending up on random Sims, but I might have to fix that because people are turning up blue for some reason. Also, it's a very nice and snowy day, which is quite nice. Everyone else is all dressed up in costumes for some reason. I am super excited for Realm of Magic, by the way. I cannot wait to start that one. I love that sim in the trailer that we followed. Sammy B, get off your phone and build the rocket. That's why you shouldn't have been on your phone. But that sim we followed in the trailer, the cute blonde, who I'm calling them because I didn't know their name until I found out, thankfully, from Claire, that the name is Cade. which sounds super cool, but I want to see them in the series, and I want to put them in the series. I could bring Sammy B over into vampires, but I feel like he's had such a big story of slowly becoming a Grandmaster Vampire that I think it might be time to let someone else have the spotlight. I mean, Sammy B, I love you. You're such a little cutie bean with your pink hair and all your gothic-y tattoos, and you're still covered in scratch marks, and your cute little, like, ear cuff of, like, a little cross that goes to your ear and loops a chain over, and just this whole gothic-y attire that I've given you. I love it, but I think it's time for someone else to take the reins. Perhaps. It's one of those things. It's one of those things. And I would love, like, I love vampires. I've loved this series. It's been so much fun, especially just doing the whole thing with dating all the boys. That was actually kind of fun. Okay, Sammy B. Can you enter the hackathon? Because I can't click on these things. It better not be the snow has broken these, because I'll be annoyed if they have. Or it might be the hackathon hasn't started yet, so I can't start it yet. But I think we had GeekCon like 4 episodes in, I think. It's kind of interesting that like 12 episodes later, we've had another GeekCon. I think we've had there was like a GeekCon in the middle, but I never went to it. But it's kind of fun. They're all just standing around like lemons. Why don't you two actually do something? Why don't you two go? And because I don't have that achievement yet, go and join the 35,000 mile high club. You two might have some fun with that one. Look at that, full bars. Full bars, 2 sims, 1 heart. And once again, Caleb zooms off. I might have to give you a super speedy powers, maybe. The higher you get, because he is zooming around and you just can't keep up. I like that they have to actually get into spacesuits. Although judging from that spacesuit, I think that's my CC Mass Effect spacesuit that Caleb put on. That they're both wearing actually, and it starts everywhere. People just like, where did the rocket go? Someone stole the rocket. It'll be back soon. 50 mile high club. Okay, so it's not 35,000 mile high club, but 50 mile high club. Puts him in a confident mood. Nothing like your first time in space, but subsequent times are still pretty fantastic. I mean, just one of your many times, Sammy B. Although, at least you can add space to the list now. Because he's a good sim, you can't do it in a coffin, which is unfortunate because there's like 12 coffins in the Vitor house that they could be utilizing. Do that programming practice thing. He's apparently got decent like programming skills, probably because he had things to do. Also, you should probably get going soon once this place finishes in 1 hour. So once the GeekCon's finished up, you can head on back home, grab a poster on your way out, and see how Nate's getting on, because Nate is probably feeling a little bit embarrassed, maybe. I don't know if he's feeling embarrassed. He felt pretty good about the kiss and came back in a really good mood, but then he had to immediately go straight off to work because he was hanging out with Caleb till like 6 in the morning. Sammy B had gotten home at that point and had gone through like 3 paintings, which was a bit weird because he was just like, oh, you guys have been hanging out so much lately, and also you guys were out for quite a while. And Nate's just like, yeah, we had fun, we hung out, we drank, we chatted, we painted. Maybe Sammy B suspects something, I don't know. I don't think he does. It depends on what Caleb thinks about Nate, but also on what Nate thinks about Caleb. Got a poster. Okay. GeekCon is ending. Time to go home now. It's also like 6 o'clock at night, so do this now before the game bugs out, and I'm hoping that if I come back the next day, Sammy B's gonna be partying with his boys. I hope the GeekCon's not there. Oh, look at that! Time went back again. This is getting to become a serious problem in this game where we're gaining time back. I think it needs to be sorted. Cellular plasma, because you have so many anyway. You've got so many plasma fruits anyway in your inventory. He's got 40 anyway, and he's probably gonna like plant a couple maybe on the balcony of the new place. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, sell all the plasma fruits. Because there's a lot. And maybe do another painting. Or collect whatever's from the mailbox, so you didn't do that. And sell your painting. And maybe do another one. That is, I think, a Nate. Yeah, that's a Nate painting. It's cute. But it's not, you know. It's not like Sammy B, who's perfected his art and makes, like, cute, sleepy kitties. But his fame is coming along nicely. He does have a PR agency now. So he can contact them, they boost his reputation. And I think he can get invited to parties as well. I don't know if that boosts his fame as well. I can't remember. But do all the good stuff. All the social medias. And do a pop art painting. I think we've also got a couple more new pictures around. That's where the Val one is. So we got this beautiful piece that Sammy B made, and then so what he did was he made a Hungry Artist promotion. He made this was a masterpiece, then he made a copy of it and then sold the original, which I think I've done with pretty much all the good ones. This one as well, because like there's such good paintings that I want to keep. Like, some of them, like the cans, I don't want to keep because I keep seeing them all the time and they're kind of boring at this point. But things like that and other things. Oh, that was an environmental concept for a job. I made a copy of it and then kept it because it's actually a really cool piece. It's a really cool piece. Who's calling you? Caleb would like to come over and hang out. Is that okay? Okay, he decided he didn't want to. Now, but Nate, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, sweetie? That's gonna be a problem for you. You're still in such a flirty, romantic, blushing mood. He could attribute that maybe to, oh, I just had a really good day at work. But Sammy B might know more. Sammy B might think he's letting on more than he knows more than he's letting on. That's the line. Completely forgot what the saying was. But yeah, he knows more than he's letting on, but Sammy B's not going to pressure him. He's not going to pressure him. He knows that he'll probably talk to him when the time is right. Child of the Moon, glorious night. Glorious. 'Cause I won't give in. I don't know why, every time I hear the word glorious in my head, the Bobby Roode entrance theme just like starts playing in my head like a voice command for some reason. Although I'm pretty sure most of their time now is literally just the two of them painting. Sammy B is already a master at art. All he has to do is make a few more masterpiece, excellent paintings, go to a museum, and then paint a load of masterpieces, and he will become like the best in the world at art, essentially, because he's already like amazing at that anyway. And I think he's like, you can mentor him. Oh yeah, because he's like basically the best in art. He can mentor people now. I forgot you could do that. Plant a plasma fruit for being a vampire. You've got 6 trees already, you don't need any more. And besides, you need to save those plasma fruits because you're going to be moving out to the city soon. And there's not a lot of space on that balcony for a couple trees, but you're going to be needing them anyway. Also, I think this is Sammy B's snowman he did. It's an effort. It's an effort. I'd say I wish you could ask about people's emotional states. Like you can ask why they're sad, you can ask why they're stressed, you can cheer them up if they're sad, but I wish you could be like discuss flirty mood. Oh yeah, do you even have a best friend, Sammy B? Does he have a best friend? I don't think he does. See, not a best friend. Not a best friend. Not a best friend. Not a best friend still. I'm still confused on how these two are lovers despite the full bars. Oh, I gave him a kiss. I just literally just saw the hearts then. Not a best friend. Not a best friend. Yeah. Where's the best friend? If Nate's not your best friend, I wonder if that's what's blocking it from getting full bars. But no. I'm not entirely sure. There's a conundrum I'm gonna have to discuss. That one. Oh my god, Caleb's asked him out on a date. Oh, you shouldn't have kissed him, Nate. Oh, you shouldn't have kissed him, he's asking you out now. Oh, forget your painting, you're going. You guys gotta hash this out. I had to bring them to the bar instead so they could talk because, my god, the restaurant was just so slow, and then Thorn Bailey started like getting pictures taken and just diverting everyone's attention, and it was just a mess. It was just a mess, and I don't even know what is wrong with that lot that it just keeps on being slow as heck. Where did you get that from? I mean, he is pretty hungry, so I'm not going to knock him. But you need to chat with Caleb. You need to have a serious conversation. You need to sit down and be like, what is this? Plan to wrap bacon around everything. You know what? You guys can plan another prank anyway while you're chatting about this. You've already planned... Well, the mustache one went off without hitch, apparently, but... You can always try and do another one. That could be fun. But on to the serious matter at hand. Don't do that. You could ask to just be friends. They could. But they need to actually hash this out and talk about not only how this is going to affect them and their friendship, but also how it's going to affect Sammy B. Because he is kind of the main reason they met each other. And also he's dating them both. It's a huge triangular mess currently. It's like a Triforce. If the Triforce just all of a sudden decided they wanted to hang out with another Triforce, and then there was a third Triforce, and everything just got incredibly messed up. I don't even know why I thought about Triforces. But this is a mess. Also, you really sure you should be drinking that, Caleb? I like how it's supposedly alien night, and there are no aliens. Currently, I guess none of them want to hang out. We might, although, if it is alien night, we might see Abel's girlfriend pop up, but I haven't actually seen her around since the Harvest episode. Did you compliment him? Did you... Heart bars are happening, and he's in a flirty mood. You guys are going to be doing something stupid if you're not careful, and yeah, you probably shouldn't have drank that, Caleb, if you knew it was going to make you feel uncomfortable after. It's a problem with autonomous vampires. Especially if they have the withered stomach weakness, as they still try and eat things.
Oh.
Just ask him about his love life, how you think it affects them, how you think it affects Sammy B, and just see what happens. Oh look, there she is. Andromeda, what are you two doing? You're going to hash things out, right? Yeah, Andromeda, there's Abel's girlfriend in human form. What are you two doing? Okay, when I said you two were supposed to hash this out, that's not exactly what I meant for you guys to do. Nate, why? Why? Why would you do? Also, I'm not entirely sure how, but how are you two soulmates? Oh my god, it's like the ultimate soulmate triangle currently, because they're both his soulmates. Sammy B is both the soulmates. Caleb's got two soulmates. This is like Twilight if Bella decided to go, you know what, I'm gonna date them both at the same time. And invited them both into her tent during that scene in Eclipse. And people are watching as well. Also, Andromeda met Nate at Harfest. And she met Sammy B. She didn't meet Caleb, she doesn't know who Caleb is. But she's probably going to be telling Abel about this. She's going to be like, isn't that Sammy B's boyfriend? I just saw go in there. Oh man.
Quexel.
Love in strange places. Yeah, I agree. It's bedtime, Nate. Oh, is it even classed as cheating? I don't even know. I don't even know. I think that he's gonna have to. You're gonna have to talk to Sammy B now about this. And then Caleb's also gonna talk to Sammy B about this. I'm not entirely sure what has happened, but yeah, things have just gotten way more complicated now. You might be feeling in a good mood, Nate, but you are gonna need to have a long conversation tomorrow. A long conversation. Where on earth is Sammy B? Sammy B, he's been watching TV. He has no idea what has just happened. He's just there, just like, guess Nate's back from wherever he went off to. I'd say maybe give one of these guys a call. But you hung out with Braylon the other night. Also, I love that of all the paintings, not even Val gets to be a masterpiece. And Val is a masterpiece of a sim himself anyway. He just gets to be excellent. No. Braylon is the masterpiece. Braylon, you're a masterpiece, but you're not even a soulmate. Not even a soulmate. Not even Val is. And Val basically qualifies as soulmate status. I think, once again, stop going out to shovel snow. There's literally just snow right, that's literally all they do. It's just like, snow outside. Better go and shovel it. Potato trap seeds. That's what you got from the council. Have another one of those. Sell your painting. Not too bad. We've got Nate's version up there. Oh no, that is Sammy B's other one he did. And Nate's half-finished painting. Has he gone off to sleep? Yes, he has. You go to sleep and you think about what you did. He's still in the flirty mood. What's that? Hot dinner date. Love in strange places. Titillating banter. First kiss memory. First time memory. Happy moment. Acne immunity. Blushing. Smooth sipping. He wasn't even drunk. I don't think you can get drunk on cream colas. First woohoo, I think that is. Yeah, first woohoo with a new sim. But he's also hungry. Oh, Nate. Oh, Natey boy. Oh, what even do you call them? You have Sadie B and Caleb. But Kate? This doesn't sound right. You're shoveling snow. Every time I go and see him shoveling snow, he's like, no, I wasn't. Why have I got this in my hand? And now he's just shoveling snow. I'm not sure what shoveling snow here is going to do. It's not like there's a pathway over there. Play Sims forever. Your fun and your social never go down. I don't know why you'd need to. But take a shower so we can get you nice and clean. Have another drinky num-nums of your plasma fruit packs. I would say join your boyfriend in bed, but you don't sleep at all. And also you're a child of the moon. You're going to have way more fun at night anyway. Maybe, actually, you could go out for a jog. You haven't done any jogging in a while. Sammy B is going out for a nice snowy jog. Doesn't feel the cold because he's Elsa now. But there he is having a nice early morning jog. Maybe Lilith or Abel will come through because Andromeda came out to Alien Night, presumably because she's an alien and she probably never gets to hang out with other aliens much now that she lives in the city looking after her daughter and living with Abel. Abel probably encouraged her to go out. He's probably like, go out and meet your alien friends. I'll be fine. I'll look after Jupiter. Maybe when she's old enough we can introduce her to her alien culture. The thing is, she's human though, so she's not alien. She doesn't have the alien tag on her, I checked. Ask Nate. Still in bed. He's getting up. And let me guess. Yep, still waking up in a good mood. That is a face that says, totally worth it. And it's like, Nate, did you even consider how this might affect your relationship with Sammy B? I'm pretty sure he did, but he probably thought, what's the worst that could happen? He's dating him anyway. It's gonna be one hell of a discussion to have. Why don't you have, let's say fruit salad for breakfast, because I ain't trusting that cooker. I don't trust that cooker as well. At all. Shove snow. Oh, have a snowball fight. Have a snowball fight if you wanted to. Sammy B still having a jog. He's heading up around. I saw someone walking past just then. Who is that? Who is that marching through? Oh, it's Katrina. I'm not sure why she's stomping through. But Sammy B's having a good old jog, having a grand old time. Unknown of the events that happened. He was having way too much fun. He hung out with Caleb at GeekCon and was and woohooed with him. Maybe that was what got Caleb in the mood. Oh dear. Sammy B's slow growing incubus powers may have affected Caleb a little bit, and that might have caused Caleb to call up Nate, ask him out, and then got them into such a big mood that they ended up sleeping together in the bar in front of Abel's soon-to-be aunt. Oh, she's basically his aunt. His Aunt Andromeda. That's unfortunate. It's way unfortunate. But once again, their relationship with Caleb, they both have a much higher relationship, like friendship, Caleb, but they're both full bars and soulmates. The only difference is he's not dating Caleb. And Nate's got work in an hour, and he's gonna be seeing Caleb at work. They're planning a prank as well. They're gonna be putting bacon over all the sculptures. There's gonna be that statue of like some famous vegan or someone, and they're gonna be holding bacon in their hands, and it's probably gonna offend someone. But they're planning a prank. They planned a prank. They started planning a prank, and then they went and did it. And now he's going to be seeing him at work, putting that prank into action. Oh, Nate. Sammy B, stop shoveling snow. It's not going to do you any good. Shoveling snow's not going to do you any good. Why don't you go and do something fun? They have a lot of money. Why don't you play some Blick Block to get your mind off? Thing is, you could have painted, but I'll let you get your video game skill up instead. Nate is going to have some breakfast, and then I'm going to end this episode once Nate goes off to work. This was an unfortunate thing. I mean, I say it's unfortunate. I'm not entirely sure what is going to be happening. He's got to have this conversation with Sammy B, but he's also got to have a conversation with Nate. He may as well have to sit them both down and be like, so, Sammy, funny story. So, you know how we're getting along great? Maybe a bit too well. Well, we kind of slept together at the pub the other night while you were at home. And it's a whole thing. I mean, technically, if we're getting technical with everything, Sammy B technically cheated on Nate. Technically, before he even, he went on all these dates and got all these boyfriends, and it was only after everything happened that he spoke with Nate, and Nate was like, you know what, I'm kind of cool with it. This might be a weird double standard for Nate. He was cool with it, but I don't think he realized that, Caleb was going to end up being part of his life, or realizing that basically Caleb was the other guy that Sammy B was in love with just as much as he was with him. And Nate's probably, maybe he realized that, Nate's actually a really nice guy, and, he's not that bad of a guy if Sammy B loves the heck out of him. It's really just a whole confusing scenario, and I'm not sure how Sammy B is going to take it. What do you think about aliens? What is Sammy B gonna do? He has no idea this has happened. He has no idea that his two boyfriends have slept together behind his back, but also that they have basically decided to start a relationship without consulting him. This is so confusing. I remember when I first started this series and I was just like, Sammy B's gonna become, a vampire and study art. Caleb, you're both gone to work. You can't go to the lounge to check out someone famous. Oh, so much has happened. Vampires. All the boyfriends. Slowly turning into a demon here because Sammy B made the unfortunate mistake of getting involved with a very, very, very hunky demon boy. Not that it's a bad thing. I think Sammy B's always had a little bit of an incubus. Blood inside him. It's now just coming to fruition. Oh boy, what are we gonna do, Sammy B? Guess you'll just have to find out in the next episode of Vampires. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I cannot wait for Realm of Magic coming soon. Once Vampires is wrapped up, we'll be jumping straight into Realm of Magic. I've got some ideas in mind. I've got a couple sim ideas that I'm planning. I may do a couple build videos making those sims. This is going to be fun though. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next episode of Vampires. Bye bye now.
You're a